Right, welcome back. And at the end of the last episode, it looked like we might have got a bad random event, so we'll check out what that is at the moment. But we can see now there are two armies on the map. So the bishop and the earl have both raised armies, so we'll keep an eye on them. Let's click in here. Yeah, yep. Plague. So we'll have hit our happiness by 3 and our health, which is why we saw it. Which is why we saw it go down in the report at the end of our last year. Right, spring. Let's manage our crops. It's all good. We can bring the... No, we'll leave surface there. We can bring a bunch off grain. So I checked the manual, and in winter, for every peasant that you put on sowing grain, you will need 1.5 peasants to harvest it. Roughly 1.5 peasants to harvest it come autumn. So if you put 100 peasants on sowing grain, you'll need about 150 spare to harvest it all. Right, I'm wondering whether we... No, our fields are still... I was wondering whether we specialise a few peasants. Did we do that? No, we didn't, did we? Let's have a look. I'm going to pull, because we're not desperate for fields, so I'm going to pull 50. I'm going to pull off. Yeah, we just had a hit to our population as well, because we'll get 50 in mining for now. Now, I think I was reading that for miners at 100% experience, I think you would need 700 miners to get 1 iron per turn. Sorry, that's just my news app. It's not the apocalypse, so not gonna worry. Anybody else who uses the BBC News app, they ping it with breaking news for the most mundane stuff. It goes off like several times a day. Anyway, sorry. Right, so we will put some miners on there, but it would take a very long time for us to get any iron, but we'll slowly start ticking it up. Right, we've got no merchant. And how much money do we have actually? I've only got 95. Oh, and that's because we put loads into sheep. 31 wool, that's good. Hopefully we'll get a merchant come along this year. Now, if we hear them moving their armies... No, they didn't. When you hear like marching sound, you can right click and it will show you the army that's moving. I need some at right. Church, that's good. That's going to get our happiness ticked up a little bit. Right. You can see that we've run out of grain. And so it's forcing us to eat some cattle. Now, do we have a merchant? We don't have a merchant. Let's sort this out first. Cattle ticking up by 1. Yeah, pull the grain back a little bit. How much did our population go up by? 60. Reasonable amount. We took quite a big hit to our population, looks like, when we got plague. I'm going to go down to half rations. Just so we don't have to eat any of our cattle. And we'll deal with the consequences of that. Thinking about it, when we got the merchant last episode, I should have had the foresight to buy some grain, because we could have avoided this. Yep. So we got a 2 hit to happiness. Being on half rations. Do we have a merchant? No merchant. We're going to harvest next turn anyway, so no. We'll stay on half rations, so we'll hit our happiness again, but okay, take that down. And then we'll see. So we planted quite a lot of grain last winter, so much so that we're not going to be able to harvest it all now. But 180 is still pretty good. We'll sow probably 20, and that leaves us 150, and should do us That should be enough for next year. Let's go along. Really, really do with a merchant coming along. No merchant. Oh, plague again. This is pretty bad. To get plague's fairly rare random event, so to get it twice within a year is awful. We can go up to normal rations though. Oi, 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 oi. Let's get this up. Take you off there. Also 15. We get 7 sheep, which is good. How many cattle have we got in each field? We've got 11. I think we're good. Yeah, no merchant. Ooh, could we afford them? 600? No, they're crossbowmen. I don't want crossbowmen to start with, so we'll do our... Yeah, we're sowing 15. 15 will be enough. In the turn.
The signs are good, my lord.
Unhealthy and 17. So we had a really good start, but now it's starting to go south a bit. Doesn't matter because we've got a merchant, so we're going to be able to get our happiness up. Let me just sort my fields first. Hopefully this episode we'll be able to get our first little army going. And we'll march up and we will take Devon. And that will probably be a good place to end the episode. But it's all dependent on us. Right, oh yeah, we're going to make an absolute killing on the wool. There we go. But we're going to have to buy a bunch of this. We've got enough grain, haven't we? How much are we eating? 23, yeah, hardly anything. Right, so happiness is back up, but we're unhealthy. What if we were to... We were going to go double rations. I wonder how long it will take for us to get... it's not worth it. We'll deal with it. These crowns. Any merchants? Not yet. I think what we will do is we'll buy a set of bows.
Select armor type to trade.
Buy 50 bows. That will leave us with enough money by the time some merchants come along that we can afford. Mercenaries come along that we can afford them, and we'll be able to put some bowmen in the back ranks as well, which will really help. Let's move on. Right, somebody's moving an army. Yep. So the AI will start moving their armies around now, I think. Now that we're in, I'm not even sure what year we're in anymore. I think we're in the 3rd year, or possibly 4th. The Earl's almost finished his castle. Okay. Where are we? Down here. No trouble. Bit of rain. Back. It's all looking good. Yeah, we're gonna reclaim another field. No merchant, no mercenaries. Okay. Okay, the Earl's finished his castle. Has Bishop finished his? No, not yet. So he's gonna take Wiltshire, I think. He's taken it. He's about to take that. Okay. We'll be alright. As soon as we've got an army, we'll be able to take most of the southwest. But 78, 86. People are still unhealthy. No mercenaries. Are we in autumn, are we? Let's have a look. Yep, alright, okay, so we need to harvest. So the cattle are slowly ticking up each turn. Not a bad harvest. Green had to march quite a long way there to take his first county, but he's done it. Yeah, Blue's got his second county. Great, cool, we got a merchant. Winter storms are no good. Population's gone down by 5. Let's pull you off there. Loads of sheep. Manage that. I think we will grow. If we sow 20 this turn, we would need about 300 peasants to harvest it, which I think we could just about manage. By the time we get to harvesting that, our population should hopefully have gone up enough that we'll have 300 peasants spare to do the full harvest. But so good. It says we got people idle. All right, yeah. Merchant. No, I'm going to keep the money. We're good. I'm going to keep the money. No mercenaries.
You rule your lands with grace and skill, my lord. These are very good. My realm grows. My ancient right to rule the land will soon be restored to me.
Where's he going now? He's going up there. So the bishop's going to take his first county. Blue's got a second army up. I assume the AI must cheat a little bit. I'm not sure how they could get 2 armies up in that time without destroying their population, unless they got lucky and they hired some mercenaries. But storms again. So pull you off. Okay. Still no mercenaries. I'll end this episode at the end of this year, so hopefully we'll have got some mercenaries by then. But damn, Blue's got third bunch of troops up running around. We got, yeah, so Blue's got 2 counties. Everybody else, no, Blue's got 3, everybody else has got 2. I've got 1. Trouble, right, population's starting to go back up. We're back to mixed health, which is good. Let's manage this. How many cows we got? 8, 11, right. No merchant, no mercenaries. What is that? Is that an army just without a flag?
You have no control over this county.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't know what that is. I think there is a mechanic where if you run out of money, I think your troops can lose so much morale that they turn. I don't know if that's what's happened there, but strange. Right, okay, good. We got merchant. No, 25% of our grain eaten by pesky rats. So, we're down to... It's okay because we're going to harvest next turn, so could have been in trouble. But right, now, moment of truth. Can we harvest all the grain? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Nice. Okay, I don't need to put that many in serfs now because all the fields are repaired, so... Since we're harvesting our grain here and everything else is managed, we can probably afford to stick another 100, all these idle peasants, on being miners. So we'll do that. You see that when we added them in, it hit our experience. We're going to make an absolute killing again. Let's sell all this wool. Price of wool is still in the 20s, which is good and a bit unusual. 2,400 crowns. Right, I think we're going to buy some more weapons. Actually, do we have mercenaries? No. I really want to get an army up and running, but we could buy 2 lots of weapons, which means I could hire... We could hire 100 swordsmen and have them backed up with 100 bowmen. Is that going to be enough to take on Devon? Let's risk it. We'll risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Let's get 200 swordsmen. Gonna raise an army. Oh wait, hang on. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait until next year. I don't have the people to pull off the farm, so I didn't think about that. Right. Let's end the year. Blue is Michelin it about. Look at him go. I think he's the knight. The knight does like to take a lot of counties. Let's have a look. Now I've spent all my money, I'm going to get mercenaries. No? Okay, fair enough. Where are we? Okay, we're in winter now. Okay. Let's manage this. We won't sow. We'll sow 20. We'll leave them idle. So we are going to need them to do our harvest. Fields maintained. Going to get a bunch more sheep. Actually, I think what we will do is we'll open another cattle field. There we go. Okay. We're going to end the year. And I think we will end the episode here. Next episode, we will definitely raise our army and we will go and we'll have a battle in Devon. And hopefully, we should, even without mercenaries, we should be able to take it. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care.